So, Radhe Radhe, Ohayo gozaimasu. Good morning, everyone. We are reading Shri Vilapa Kusumanjali by Srila Raghunath Das Goswami with the nectar comments of Sri Anantadas Babaji Maharaj. So, I think we were reading in the sloka number 90. And I'm searching for the purport. Yes. Okay, I'm reading the sloka again. Nitai Babu, Jai Ho. Kripa karo. Niyo. O Devi, when will I shyly bow my head in the assembly, as you are requested by Lalita Devi to lovingly read some beautiful romantic poetry to me? Jai, Jai, Jai Sri Radhe. So again the sloka. O Devi, 90. O Devi, when will I shyly bow my head in the assembly, as you are requested by Lalita Devi to lovingly read some beautiful romantic poetry to me? So we already read something from the purport. But I'm just starting on the page 90 down. Reading again was so nice. How affectionately Swamini calls Tulasi, won't you read? From now on, you should come every day for learning poetry from me. Swamini has written these poems herself and about herself, because Divya Rasa, divine flavors, are nowhere else but in her. Sri Radha Madhava are the divine hero and heroine, and their pastimes are called Divya Rasa. There's no poetry as rasika as this. The authors of the scriptures on transcendental rasa and bhakti rasa consider the rasa which is aimed at in mundane poetry to be the products of materialistic minds, and therefore consisting of the three modes of material nature or maya. Srimad Jiva Goswami clearly writes in his Priti Sandarbha, the happiness gotten from worldly rati worldly erotic love is only slight and after due consideration ends in misery. The rasa that comes from worldly vibhavas, excitements, is not to be cherished. Swamini uses the names of another hero and heroine in her romantic poems and reads them to her maidservant Tulasi, knowing her to be her closest confidante. She will not keep anything hidden in them, and she feels very happy while revealing these secrets to her maidservants. While Sriman Mahaprabhu danced before the cart of Lord Jagannath during the Ratha Yatra in Puri, he sang the verse Ya Kaumara Hara Saeva Hivara. He is my man who took my maidenhood. He sang the verse from the Kavya Prakasha about a mundane hero and heroine. No one else but Swarup Damodar could understand the transcendental meaning of Bhagavat Rasa the Lord found in this verse. Yeah, yesterday we discussed this. What an amazing thing Mahaprabhu is doing there in front of Jagannath. When at that time there was no idea of raga bhakti. No? Madhavendra Puri was the first, and then Mahaprabhu, he bring the raga bhakti in this world. And when it's a amazing thing when a sannyasi, a renounced person, starts singing in front of the deity that he is my lover, he took my maidenhood. So probably everybody see that is very surprised, and most of the people could not understand what is happening. And he has written that only Swarup Damodar could understand what is the meaning. Actually, I remember reading from Chaitanya Charitamrita, when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu started the Sankirtan movement, it was not common that the people walking outside the temples and singing mantras. He was criticized for that by the people in Navadvip, from the priests and the brahmanas. They told like, this is not proper behavior to walk on the roads and singing the mantras. It's only supposed to be in the temple worship. If you're doing the rituals in the temple, there you should be and there you should chant the mantras. But Mahaprabhu, he created something new. He went out walking through the streets and everywhere he was singing Mahamantra. So that was also new thing. And people criticize him for that. Like he is committing an offense against the Shastras, against the tradition, the Brahminical tradition. So that was also one of the reasons why Mahaprabhu later considered to take sannyas. No? How he can ever give mercy to these people if they only criticize him? For what? Because they don't understand what gift he want to bring. They want to keep in the rituals, only in the puja and in the Narayan Bhakti, not doing ecstasy kirtan in every town and in every village. Jai Radhe.
This is also, I feel this is a very amazing sentence. You know, this Kavya Prakasha is like a mundane, very famous literature at that time. Most, like yesterday you mentioned, like Shakespeare. Everybody knows. But why Mahaprabhu singing like this? So, and then, of course, Mahaprabhu's radical mood. And also, in the Mahaprabhu's vision, even though it seems mundane, but for Mahaprabhu, everything is spiritual. Like Gurudev, before he was after eating a remnant of Radha Govindas Vaj Maharaj, then he was become completely in ecstasy. And Gurudev's wife was so much worried. So wife thinking, okay, maybe, sees a different movie, he may become normal. But Gurudev seeing ordinary love story, but Gurudev seeing this is Radha Krishna story, then become more crazy. So similarly, we feel sometimes even mundane song, mundane love song or mundane literature, but it is someone who is very highly elevated soul. Then everything related to Radha and Mohan, a kind of reflection of Radha and Mohan. And this is also only Swarupa Damodara and Rupa could know. And especially Rupa Goswami, who is very intimate Manjari of Radhika. This also amazing. Mahaprabhu is feeling, or Mahaprabhu's mano abhishtam, Rupa Manjari, Rupa Goswami knew. And one writing, Rupa Goswami writing, is Hansadutta. So Hansadutta is like one Saki, Lalita Devi, was seeing Radhika's so much heavy condition before, after Krishna left for Mathura. And then Rupa Goswami writing what's the mood of Radhika and send the message to Swan sending kind of message to Mohan. So, and we could understand how Rupa Goswami got the mercy of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu in the mood of Radhika. And he wrote so much poetry. And then, Ramanandaya, as a devotee, was so much appreciating. This is not poetry. This is the kind of dancing, necktie dancing, his lips or his writing. And then Mahaprabhu said to all devotees, hey, Nitai, Advaita, Gadadhar, all devotees, please give blessing to this Rupa Goswami. Then he could write this bhakti rasa and confidential feeling. So, of course, he is Nityasiddha and Manjari, but still we feel someone who is very much connecting with Mahaprabhu, with Radhika. That person could feel, could understand the Radhika's feeling. Yesterday, Gurudev mentioned very, very impressed. Mahaprabhu knew Jagannatha's feeling. Because Jagannatha, it is, say, like kind of a Dwaraka Basi, or say, Vaikuntha Basi. And every night, he's crying in the night. And the wife was wondering, why you were crying? What's happening? But Krishna could not say anything. And also, wife could not ask in detail, because if she or they ask, then Mohan went for Vrindavan. So this mood Mahaprabhu could understand. And also Mahaprabhu's mood, this Swarupa Damodara and Rupa Goswami understand. This is like Raganuga Bhakti's, I feel like a feeling business. Like Anantas Babaji say, mental religion. Mental religion, in other words, like a feeling religion. Like Gurudev used to say, Bhakti or Raga Bhakti means how do we feel others' feeling. Means the disciple supposed to know what is the Gurudev's feeling or our Guru Parampara's feeling. And this Guru Parampara's feeling comes from our Nitai and Janaba. And this kind of feeling, this mentioned, this is quite amazing. So just sorry.
The Ratha Yatra festival is very special. It's a long festival. It's like 3 weeks or something. Nitai Baba probably he know everything of Ratha Yatra, every Snan Yatra, then next this, that. So there's one festival also when there's like a theater performance. They perform the pastime when Lakshmi become angry because Jagannath not come back home. Then Lakshmi also come out from temple and going to Gundicha temple. Become angry with the Jagannath, with the Narayan. Why you not come home? So they make a big performance there, no? Maid servants of Lakshmi, they all catch the servants of Jagannath and binding them and throwing in prison, and they have to ask Lakshmi, please forgive me, like this, no? So, and it's very interesting. Mahaprabhu sitting with Swarup Damodar, I think it happened on the last day, no? Last day of Gundicha. This Leela happened. And next day, Jagannath go back to Jagannath temple. So Krishna, he has the desire to go to Vrindavan. But he's telling to his wife, Lakshmi, I come back after 3 days. So Jagannath say, Narayan say to Lakshmi, I go to Vrindavan only short for 3 days. Then Lakshmi, she say, yes, okay. But Krishna not come back after 3 days. He stay longer in Vrindavan. He don't want to go back. So then the wife become angry, no? Little controlling mood. And Mahaprabhu is asking to Swarup Damodar, when they see the festival, Mahaprabhu asking Swarup Damodar, why Krishna not take his wife to Vrindavan? No? Why he say, I want to go alone to Vrindavan? Why he not say, oh Lakshmi, let's go visit Vrindavan? Then Swarup Damodar, he start explaining about Rasa Tattva also. No? The mood of the gopis and why Lakshmi cannot enter to Vrindavan. What is her mood as a wife, no? Controlling the Jagannath? She don't have same mood like gopis of Vrindavan. And what I feel is the amazing thing, it's not that Mahaprabhu don't know about that. He just asking the question to make Swarup Damodar speak, no? Because Mahaprabhu, he want to listen. He want to relish. He don't need to ask. He know everything. But still he asking the question to Swarup Damodar just to listen about Rasa Tattva, about the mood of Lakshmi and why she cannot enter Vrindavan and the mood of the gopis, and it goes very, very detailed which different kinds of moods the gopis also have. No? Some become a little upset. Some gopis, they are silent. They don't express their anger. No? Difference between Radhika group and Chandravali group, very much in detail. So there's a lot to learn about moods of the lovers. Even in Vrindavan, gopis have different moods. So yeah, but that's a funny festival when Lakshmi become angry with Narayan and want to bring him back. And she tried to go to Vrindavan also to bring her husband back. Jai Radhe. Yeah. No one else but Swarup Damodar could understand the transcendental meaning of Bhagavad Rasa the Lord found in this verse. When Srimad Rupa Goswami heard this verse from the Lord's divine mouth, he understood the Lord's inner bhava and revealed it by writing the verse Priya Soyam Krishna. He is my beloved Krishna. When the Lord found this verse on a palm leaf on the roof of Haridas Thakur's cottage, he asked Sri Rupa. No one could understand the meaning of my verse. How did you know the feelings on my mind? Saying this, he bestowed great mercy upon Sri Rupa and showed the verse to Swarup Damoda. In amazement, the Lord asked Swarup, how did Rupa know what was on my mind? Swarup Damoda replied, I know that only someone who has received your grace can know what is on your mind. The Lord said, I am satisfied with him, Sri Rupa. He embraced Sri Rupa and empowered him completely, saying, he is qualified to understand the confidential rasa. Tell him everything about the glories of these confidential flavors.
So before Rupa Goswami, honestly speaking, nobody described this Bhagavat Rasa. Before maybe Bharata Muni or some others mentioned little bit Rasa Tattva. But especially this Bhagavata Rasa Tattva is Rupa Goswami by the mercy and by the blessing of Mahaprabhu. He wrote first time in systematically. And this is called Bhakti Rasa Mrita Sindhu. And then later on, Madhura Rasa, he more explain. And this is Ujjwala Nilamani. But this two book, its main subject is how to define rasa, how to explain Bhagavat rasa. Especially in Ujjwala Nilamani, he is describing Radha Mohan's very confidential rasa. So this is Rupa Goswami is greatest ones we may say contribution to us, because our Gurudev also say this Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu is not only Gaudiya Vaishnava or other Sampradayas devotee also they study this Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu, because nobody explained before this Rasa Tattva. And this is quite important thing for us. If Rupa Goswami not appear in this world, or if our Raghunath Das Goswami does not appear, or Sanatana Goswami does not appear, we could not know these confidential Bhagavad Rasa, Rasa Tattva. This is, I may say, this is very important for Rupa Goswami, especially Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu is so important for us.
Rupa Goswami is Acharya for Abhideya Tattva, the process of devotional service. And I have the feeling that before we can go to the Prayojana, before we can practice what Raghunath Das Goswami is practicing, it has to be clear from the Abhideya how to practice and what to practice. And I guess that Rupa Goswami, by his explanations of the different rasa and different moods, he put like the foundation to make clear what is the practice of someone who want to become a mother of Krishna, what is the practice of someone who want to be a lover of Krishna, and also what is the practice of someone who want to be a dasi of Srimati Radharani. But I'm only guessing. I want to ask Jayananda Maharaj for he guessing.
Actually, sorry Gurudev,
Abhideya and Prayojana.
Abhideya Prayojana. So actually, this process of Abhideya describes in the Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu and Ujjwala Nilamani. And the Prayojana, everybody knows, love of Godhead. Love of Godhead means service of Ishtadevi. But I feel problem is, even though we may read Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu or even Ujjwala Nilamani, we may understand goal, but still we have a nature of ping-pong. Difficult to fix ourselves one certain mood. This one certain mood called Stai Baba. Actually, we need one specific mood, and we have to follow one specific Nityasiddha Brajavasi. Some of who may follow gopis, some of who may follow Saki, someone who may follow Manjari, or someone who follow Mother Yashoda. It's all right, but we have to fix ourselves one Baba, one Stai Baba. But many acharyas try to do this, but not so easy to fix disciple to one certain Baba, honestly speaking. But Gurudev is give us so much trick for me, for us. And I was surprising because he tried to fix ourselves one Baba, one Stai Baba, especially Manjari Baba, because Gaudiya Vaishnava means following Rupa Nuga. What's Rupa Nuga? Means following Rupa Raghunatha. This means following Manjari, Rupa Manjari and Tulasi Manjari. Actually, this is the essence of all Gaudiya Vaishnava philosophy. But to fix ourselves is one Baba, one style Baba. Even though theoretically someone knows, but practically it's not so easy. And this best book is this Vilapa Kusumanjali. Why? Because Prayojana Acharya, Raghunatha Das Goswami is explaining how to meditate, how to do Lila Chincha. Because Raganuga Bhakti's essence is actually meditation. How do we meditate? That is the essence of Raga Bhakti. But our problem is we don't know how to meditate or which subject matter we should meditate. Then automatically our meditation go to material meditation. But Raghunath Das Goswami was clearly mentioned. Even Ashtakarya Lila, many Lila is there, Radha Mohan's pastime. But among the Ashtakarya Lila, Raghunath Das was selecting this Lila for Manjari Baba. And amazingly, Anantas Babaji Maharaj was so fixing ourselves to this one style Baba, Manjari Baba. Sometimes he explained like Krishna Karuna Murita, or Govinda Lila Murita, or other Chandidas, etc. But he was bring us to one point, this Manjari Baba. So this is, I think, greatest contribution for us Anantas Baba was doing and our Gurudev is doing. Because honestly, many of my God brothers and God sisters, in Gaudiya Mata or ISKCON time, they may practice many years, but not so easy for them to fix ourselves to one style Baba. So this is Gurudev give us so much trick. Sorry, I said trick. He gave very expertly, at doing. This is, I think, Gurudev's very special quality, which I never seen before, like, this kind of trick and this kind of personality to fix ourselves. This is my honest feeling. I don't know, this is...
It's important to understand that Staibhav is playing always together with Sanchari Bhav. Staibhav doesn't mean we should have one feeling and no others. Then we would be a stone. To have only one mood is to have no mood. But Staibhav is the constant, stable foundation, the ocean on which the waves of Sanchari Bhav can wash. We read in Vilapa Kusumanjali all the different changing moods, 100 different moods that belong to the soul. But these are all experienced on the realization of a stable mood. So Staibhav is there, and then the waves of different experiences of Sanchari Bhav are coming on top of the Staibhav. This is explained quite clearly by Rupa Manjari. It's not that Sanchari Bhav is evil and Sthai Bhav is good. But there must be Sthai Bhav for that we can have the experience of the whole bouquet of moods.
Yes, true. Say like in Ujjara Niramani, what is subject to Ujjara Niramani? This is very interesting. Vibhava, Anubhava, and Sanchari Bhava, and Sthai Bhava. So Sanchari Bhava means actually Uttavaji is true. You are right. But one Sthai Bhava and then different feeling coming. This is Sanchari Bhava. 31, sometimes 33, kind of different feeling, different different expression is coming. And all these things rejuvenate one Sthai Bhava and helping to remember Radha Mohan or to enter this intimate pastime. So therefore, everything needed. But if we missing one point, Sthai Bhava, this is then Sanchari Bhava may not, helping us. Because one Sthai Bhava needed to enter the certain pastime or enter the service. If we are not Manjari Bhava, then we cannot serve in Nikunja pastime. So therefore, all needed. And but one Bhava we should have. We cannot say today's okay, I'm mother, tomorrow is okay, I'm Gopi, day after tomorrow I'm Saki, and then 3 days ago I'm Manjari. This is not working. This is Gurudev's teaching us. One Sthai Bhava.
Yeah, I also see like this. The fixed mood is the foundation, and then there's variety of different feelings based on your fixed mood. The Sthai Bhav is that I'm a maidservant of Srimati Radharani in all circumstances. That I never want to be with Krishna. I only want to be with Swamini. If this is fixed and Radharani accept me as her dearmost maidservant, then the world of unlimited spiritual emotions that Radharani experience, we also experience. Like happiness and angerness and excitement and confusion and all the feelings that Radharani experience, we are also capable to experience. And different feelings, sometimes they contradict each other also. At the same time, there's happiness and sadness coming together, clashing waves, no? How one can be happy and sad at the same time. So, but this variety of feelings is possible, but it's only possible when we have a fixed mood as our foundation. If I don't know, like Jayananda Maharaj described, no? Today I'm a Manjari, tomorrow I practice like Vatsalya Rasa, and next day I'm thinking again, maybe I want to be a friend, then this variety of different feelings cannot be experienced. So I also understand like that.
Mm.
First the foundation and then the variety. And another example come in my mind. Maybe it's not exactly the not the same subject, but we learn also that first we have to fix the mind, no? One-pointed. The mind has to be absorbed, fixed in the lotus feet of Radharani. We cannot deviate from that. The mind has to be sharp like a laser and fixed in one point. And when this happened, when we are fixed, when we not deviate, when we are always, the mind is fixed in the lotus feet of Radharani, then there are also variety is starting. Some freedom for the mind to swim like a fish in the ocean of the Leela. No? First the mind is fixed, but then the mind start enjoying the beauty of the Leela. Then he can relish also the pastime, no? And going here and going to the Yamuna and going to Radha Kunda and being with Radharani in the forest and then there's freedom for the mind and he can go in the Leela everywhere. But first it has to be fixed. This is the foundation. Enter. So maybe it's a little similar example that first the foundation has to be there and then variety can be built on that.
Mm-hmm. But the difference, this is very important to say. But the very big difference is between Staibhav and one-pointed is that Staibhav is the foundation of the mood, of the feeling. And when we talk about one-pointedness, like you're just describing, it's a quality of the mind. Once we focus the mind perfectly, like you say, then our ego consciousness, our material consciousness dissolves. And then we can go into the Leela and we can go into our feelings. But one is the heart and the other is the mind. So when we say it's our nature to be ping pong, we're saying it's the nature of the mind to not want to focus, to not want to stay, to want to go from material consciousness to spiritual consciousness and back and forth. And if we want to make progress, then we need to be one-pointed with the mind. But establishing the Staibhav is something of the heart, of the mood, something of reaching deeply into the soul and being calm there. And when we're calm in our soul, we're calm in our Svarup. And we're calm in our Svarup, then we have only the basic Manjari mood, like Jananda is saying. And from this place of Manjari mood, then there are many different experiences, also like Garachandra was saying. The Manjaris have many, many different kinds of emotions, but they're all built upon this foundation of the basic Manjari service mood.
Yes, and I think one of the most important thing is Abhiman. Who am I? What kind of recognition I have? I feel my Abhiman is Radha Dasi, or my Abhiman is this body, I am this material body. So this is this abhiman. Who am I? This is, I think, very important thing. And if this abhiman is fixed, I'm Radha Dashi, then everything fixed. But this abhiman is not fixed yet. And then Gurudev said, this is the ping-pong. Oh, I'm mind, I'm this body, I'm such and such. But this is abhiman. I feel this is important.
What's very beautiful, now if we go back to Mahaprabhu and what he did, what's so very beautiful is that Mahaprabhu didn't invent Ras. He didn't create Ras. Mahaprabhu revealed actually to himself and to us that this is the nature of the soul. So throughout all the millennia, we've been living and thinking that the highest spiritual experiences to be had through puja and rules and regulations and the majesty of God. And what Mahaprabhu says, look into your heart and you'll see that you're made of loving service. And when he discovered that, we read in Chaitanya Charitamrita, when he discovered that, then he was in ecstasy. And when we discover this too, then we find our happiness. So it's like you say, Jayanand, it's just discovering what the nature of the soul is. And the nature of the soul is to be in loving service to the divine. It's not something invented. It's something uncovered.
This is Nityasiddha Krishna Prema Satya Kabunaya Shurabanadi Shuddha Chitte Karoe Udaya. This is Uddhavaji saying, this rasa prema is not product of sadhana. Rather, the fruits of sadhana. Sadhana bhakti is unripened stage of like mango. But prema bhakti is ripened stage of, say, like mango. But so Uddhavaji said, true, not created, already there in Nityasiddha devotees. And by the mercy of Rashka Vaishnava, if hearing chanting, then we got the same nature. We may get.
Oh. How could Raghunath Das Goswami fix himself when he started to practice Manjari Bhav? He was not from the beginning like that. No? We listened that. When he first approached to Mahaprabhu, his mood was not like a maidservant of Srimati Radhika. First, Mahaprabhu gave him in the shelter of Rupa, right? As Swarup Damara. then later sent him to Vrindavan. After Mahaprabhu disappeared, he went to Vrindavan taking shelter of Rupa and Sanatan. So for him also process to fix himself more. And I'm thinking about how we can fix ourselves. I don't know, I can fix myself. I have also more the feeling that it's also mercy that is coming. I only can like pray for that. I can do what I'm thinking or what I'm listening, like don't read so many books outside of this mood. Gurudev recommend these books, na? Radha Rasa Sudanidhi, Vilapa Kusumanjali. So don't read 100 other books that we can follow to fix ourselves. No? Association with devotees who have the same mood, same goal, that we can follow. But finally, I think it's also mercy that has to come, that we can fix ourselves. And even if I think about Chaitanya Charitamrita, every chapter Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami is still praying like a madman, taking shelter of lotus feet of Rupa and Raghunath. It's like I feel Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami really it's not like etiquette, no? That at the end of the chapter he give Dandava to Rupa and Raghunath, and like it's not like etiquette. It's really like he really every chapter when he finish he really takes shelter again and again, asking for the mercy and sitting at the lotus feet of Rupa and Raghunath and not go out from that, never leave from that. After so long time, Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami, he listened all his life, he listened from Raghunath Das Goswami. 3 hours every day at Raga Rakund, he listened Gaura Katha. But still, always asking for shelter. No? Again and again, every day, take shelter at lotus feet of Rupa and Raghunath. That we can never leave. So I feel like this is the way, asking every day for the mercy to be fixed. No? What I can do, I don't know.
So in this Raghunath story,
You cannot control love. Surrender means never again saying the words, I love you. Surrender means saying the divine soul in me loves the divine soul in you. It's not an I, it's not an ego that controls this. The divine servant's feminine soul in me loves the soul, the divine in you. This is surrendering even the ego that wants to be the material lover. So it's and this we can't do by thinking or by wanting or by deciding, by being controller. It's just mercy, like you say, Gaurachandra. The divine in me loves it's an observation, it's passive, it's not actor, it's not doer. There is a servant, a feminine servant in me who loves. This is the position of surrender.
So Gora Chandra's comment. I feel Raghunath Das Goswami, at first, he has some tendency of, say, Vaidhi Bhakti, because Aishwarya Baba he has about Mahaprabhu. And then he approached Nitai. Then Nitai's blessing, no, you go Raga Bhakti, not Vaidhi Bhakti, you go Raga Bhakti. And then, by the mercy of Mahaprabhu, he entrust, he gave it to Swarupa Damodara. And by the mercy of Swarupa Damodara, Raghunath Das learned maybe Gopi Baba and Saki Baba. And then, after Mahaprabhu finished his Leela, and then Raghunath Das was thinking, my Mahaprabhu and Swarupa Damodara also enter Nitya Leela. I also should die, committing, jumping from Govardhan Hill. I may commit suicide. But by the divine arrangement, he took shelter of Rupa Sanatana. And at that time, slowly he could run Manjari Baba because he got Sajati Sangha. So therefore, even though he's Nitya Siddha Parikara, Nitya Siddha devotee, Raghunath Das was Nitya Siddha, but still he's acting like us, like conditioned souls. And he also passed different stage. And then finally he got to Sajati Sangha as Manjari. I feel we also, I don't know, maybe all of you go directly to Bhakti. But in my case, unfortunately or fortunately, I don't know. But but I have to go through different process, from Vaidhi Bhakti, waste of so much time. And myself and my previous life, we are talking, why we so much waste of time? I spent 20, 30 years, spent Vaidhi Bhakti, oh my God. But finally, by the mercy of Radharani and Radha Mohan, Rashka Vaishnava, we could take shelter of Rashka Vaishnava. So similarly, we have also different stage we have to go through. And then finally, we attain one goal and we attain Sajati Sangha. Same goal, same mood, and if possible, someone who is more advanced than I. This association is recommended. So we could understand Raghunath Das' life. We understand the final stage. We need Rashka Vaishnava Association and Sajati Sangha. That's I'm feeling.
Jai Radhe. So I'm continue reading. So Mahaprabhu embracing Rupa Goswami, saying, you are qualified. And he told to Swarup Damodar, tell him everything about rasa. So, same example, Rupa Goswami also Nitya Siddha, Pariva, but also going through the process of learning something, getting instructions of Mahaprabhu, getting teachings from Swarup Damodar, getting the mercy and the empowerment of Mahaprabhu to write all the books on Rasa Tattva, Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu, and other books what Jayananda Maharaj mentioned. So, the lives of the Acharyas, although they are Nitya Siddha, also always showing and teaching the process of different stages in the life. That is very interesting. And we can learn from that, especially from the life of Raghunath Goswami, which stages he went through, and want to escape from the circumstances, then wanted to go directly to Mahaprabhu, didn't know about that we need the mercy of Nitai first. Then he got the mercy of Nitai. Then he could understand about Mahaprabhu. Without Nitai, he could not understand Mahaprabhu. Then
this is important because some temple is only Mahaprabhu. So, but without Nitai, we don't really understand Mahaprabhu. This is honest feeling. Because Nitai, Gora is one. And without Nitai, how could we understand Gora's desire? And Gora expand as Nitai, and he could do what Gora cannot do. One day, Gora said to Nitai, I cannot do so many things because I'm conditioned, because my mother said to me to stay Jagannath Puri. I cannot go some other place. But Nitai, you can go and you get married and you show the way. And then Nitai went to go back to Gouda, Bengali. And then he did just he behaved like, looks like ordinary, family members. And then he did so many things. He saved Jagai, Madai. He saved all fallen conditioned soul. And he showed us how to behave normally. We don't need to become, sannyasi. We don't need to become, guru. Just normal. And then Nitai show us. So we understand Chaitanya Charitamrita. Nitai Gora is there, one sense one, but they have two body, And the Nitai fulfill all Gaura's desire. And without mercy of Nitai, we don't understand Gaura properly. And without Gaura, we don't understand Radha Mohan's intimate pastime properly. This is the essence of Shastra and Narottama Das Thakur and Acharyas. That is, I feel. So therefore, Nitai is needed. We need Nitai's blessing. So fortunately, we are happen to have a line of Nitai. So this is our very good fortune, I feel it.
Because of that, we are normal.
Yeah.
Because Bhagavad Gita says, 18th chapter, 78th verse purport, our normal condition in the pleasure-giving potency means our normal condition is just taking shelter of pleasure-giving potency, which is called Radharani, Radini Shakti. This is normal, but we are abnormal. This is our problem.
We are not abnormal. We have not realized what normal is. We are already normal, but we're blind to it because of our material coverings.
Radha Radha, Jayananda, I wanted to ask, Jayananda Maharaj, I wanted to
Please.
ask you,
Yes.
can you share us about the rasas of the Manjari?
Rasa of Manjari. This is a very big subject matter, and we are every day discussing in the morning. So, but interesting is, if we read Ramanandaya and Mahaprabhu's conversation, and then they are discussing Krishna Tattva, Radha Tattva, Rasa Tattva, and Prema Tattva. And one subject matter is Vilasa Tattva. So this is actually our theme, our object of discussion, especially what Manjari is feeling for serving Radharani and Radha's Mohan in Nitya-lila. And this Raghunath Das Goswami shares his feeling and how he is meditating, how he is feeling in that moment. And every day we are hearing this Vilapa Kusumanjali in the morning class with the help of Gurudev. So then we may not understand properly, but slowly, this glimpse of Raghunatha's feeling, or Ananda's Bhaji Maharaj's feeling, or Ananda Gopal Goswami's feeling, come into our heart. And then hopefully, slowly, we may understand step by step. And Gurudev was planning in this sharing how to taste, how to more go in deep in this subject matter, or how to go into in the rasa, especially seva rasa. Because Manjari is tasting rasa in service of Radha and Radha Mohan. This is, we are try to discuss and we try to feel every morning in this morning class or evening class. So this is a big subject matter. Maybe some other.
Maybe you only Babula's Rati you can say to them.
Okay.
Where they get the happiness from, the mantra.
So this is so Gaurachandra suggesting Babo Rasa Rasa. So actually many gopis, they are tasting direct association with Mohan, Krishna. And this is called Gopi Baba. This is okay. But Rupa Goswami explained that Baba Ratmika or something like that. Yes, that Baba Atmika. So this is
Sambhogatmika.
Yes,
One is
Sambhogatmika.
And Tat
So
Bhava Atmika. Tat Bhava.
Okay. So Gurudev is suggesting Sambhogatmika means direct physical association of Krishna. Some person feel some happiness. But another thing is Tat Bhava Chatmika is we are like Saki. They are not directly associating with Mohan, but they are feeling, same feeling, Tat Bhava, same feeling with Radhika. And then Radhika's feeling goes through. This is generally speaking Saki, but Rupa Goswami mentioned this Tat Bhava Chatmika, another kind of Saki, special kind of Saki. Because Saki love Radha and Mohan equally. But this specific Saki they love Radhika than Krishna. So even dream, they don't think about direct association, direct physical association with Mohan, Krishna. So this special Manjari has special feeling. It's called Babo Urasarasa. And it is say, this special special person who has Babo Urasarasa is called Manjari or Kinkari. They are not directly associated with Mohan, but their oneness in the heart with Radhika. Therefore, whatever Radhika feeling is Manjari's body, this symptom appear. And this feeling is 100 times or more than 100 times than deep than another Saki. Like we have like Manjari in Tulasi, we see Tulasi Devi. A flower at first flower is from bottom side, slowly flower is coming. And then top side is Manjari, is bud. But window is coming. But if window coming, and then this Manjari, bud is more, moving, means Manjari is more feeling than Saki and Gopis. And also, Manjari's privilege is Manjari has no personal desire, so selfless. Therefore, Radha Mohan allows them to enter intimate pastime in Nikunja. Gopi Saki could not enter this intimate pastime, but this person, someone who has Bhava Urasarasa, someone who is so selfish, so loyal, so connected with Radhika, so oneness with feeling and heart, they can enter this very intimate pastime and they could see, they could feel. This is the gift of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Nobody, no other age, no other incarnation, nobody describes this Bhava Urasarasa. Rupa Goswami, first time he shared us in Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu. Among the Saki, there is special Saki, is called someone who has Bhava Urasarati. So this is speciality of this our Gaudiya Sampradaya, especially Rupa Nuga Vaishnava. This is, I say a little bit.
Yeah. And we can mention again and again and again and again how does Vilapa Kusumanjali start with the first sloka.
Wow.
When there is the cut on the lips of Rupa and Tulasi asking, where this coming from? It was not Krishna who bite Rupa Manjari on the lips. Krishna bite Radharani on the lips. But because of the closeness of Rupa Manjari and Radharani, the same feelings, she can feel the same because of the closeness. Because of the heart-to-heart connection, the same cut on the lip of Radharani also appear on the lip of the Manjari. And the Sakis and the Gopis, they have a direct relationship with Krishna sometimes. But the Manjaris, the Bhavulas Rasa, they get much, much, much more happiness by seeing Radharani together with her lover. They get the happiness from that. They only want to see Radharani with Krishna. That is their ecstasy. They never dream of Krishna. They run away from him when he coming and say, no, I will bring you to Radharani, but I will not speak to you other way. So, this is the Manjari Rasa, no? The Manjari Bhava. And the Manjaris can feel everything what Radharani is feeling, and that is much, much, much more than the Sakis can feel. Because Radharani, she is the complete personification of Mahabhava. Okay, maybe for today. Okay, let's stop here and then continue tomorrow. Thank you, Radhe Radhe.
Thank you.